Danny penetrating. A short jump shot is good by Danny Ainge. 11 for Danny. He's in double figures once again. 51-48 BYU. LaSalle still very patient with their offense. They get it inside and they score.
BYU was back playing a man-to-man defense that time, and LaSalle was able to get around him.
See, it's Brooks who got it inside, got free, and he doesn't miss. 51-50 BYU. Durant with the ball. Durant at the free throw line. They lob low to Alan Taylor. Taylor whirls in. Reverse layup is good by Big Allen. 14 points for Taylor. BYU pressing, but LaSalle gets it into forecourt. Cougars have hit 5 in a row from the field. LaSalle's ball. Connolly has it. They're trading baskets right now. Inside turnaround jump shot is good, and the whistle sounds. So LaSalle staying right with the BYU team. The Cougars were down 14 in the first half. Got it inside. The turnaround jumper, good.
There you saw Roberts get him with the body, even though he kept his hand away from hitting Brooks on the hand.
First foul of the game on Roberts.
78% free throw shooter, Michael Brooks, and he's good at just about doing everything on the basketball court.
He could tie the score here. BYU's big lead, 3 here in the second half. Brooks' free throw is good. 18 points for Brooks. And it's 53-53. Brigham Young with the ball. Ainge to Runya. Runya to Durant in the corner. Back outside to Runya. Cougars setting it up. Durant has the ball. Now Ainge. Ainge whirls to the free throw line. He gets up a jump shot. Too hard, no good. Rebound controlled by LaSalle, and here come the Explorers on the run. Kanaski underneath to Brooks for a layup. Fine pass, and Brooks was there once again.
That gives LaSalle a 2-point lead.
BYU coming down court, trailing by a couple. Durant has the ball. Now Scott Runya. Runya to Durant. Durant by a pick, and he was fouled as he started his drive. The foul's on number 20, Mo Connolly.
That's the first team foul on LaSalle. BYU has 3 at this point. There you see it there. He got him right with the body farther out.
It's the third foul on Connolly individually. BYU down by a couple, but with the ball. Ainge over to Durant at left quarter court. Low to Roberts, who gets inside and scores. Williams got a hand on the ball, but it went in. Fred Roberts scoring his 10th point. It's tied again. Knocked out of Connolly's hands by Durant and picked up by BYU. Ainge to the foul circle to Runya from the sidelines. Rims out, no good. Rebound by LaSalle, down to Brooks. Runya on him. He gets inside and scores as he went around Scotty Runya.
You can see why Brooks is an All-American. A good move by Brooks.
5 in a row from the field for LaSalle to lead BYU by 2. Runya to the top of the circle. Inside to Roberts, turnaround jumper's way short, no good. Alan Taylor gets it, puts it back up. It does not drop, but he was fouled.
He was fouled by 2 or 3 people there, and Taylor will come to the free throw line and shoot 2 on that one. We'll look at it again. You see the pass inside to Roberts. He shoots and misses. Taylor gets a good rebound. And there he was fouled on the arm.
And the foul is credited to Stan Williams, and that's the 4th foul of the game on him. And timeout is called with 14:18 to play. LaSalle leading 57-55. The foul was on number 30, Stan Williams, his 4th foul of the game. He's still in the game. Alan Taylor for BYU will shoot 2 shots.
He's a 64% free throw shooter, and this is a 48, it said there. This is a pressure situation for Taylor.
And it rims out. It is no good. It's KBYU television, channel 11 in Provo, Utah. In for LaSalle, number 25. It's a new player in for the first time. Taylor shooting the second of 2 now. Puts it up. Too hard, no good. And the rebound pulled down by LaSalle. So LaSalle has possession. 25 is Mark Spain. LaSalle has possession, and they also have a 2-point lead over Brigham Young University. The ball is knocked out of bounds. Spain, by the way, is a 6'7" senior. All right, LaSalle has possession. They lead BYU by 2 points, 57-55. They have succeeded in changing the momentum a bit, changing the pace of the game. They go low to Brooks. Brooks gets another layup. Good bounce pass underneath to Michael Brooks. He has 24 points.
Cougars have to work harder at keeping the ball away from Brooks. They can't let him get it inside because he'll score.
BYU down by 4. Ainge with the ball at the circle. Over to Runya. Runya into Roberts. Roberts threw it away. Tried to get it to Taylor, and the Cougars turned it over. So BYU had played so well here at the start of the second half. And now, as we said, the momentum shifts. Things change a bit. And LaSalle has the upper hand, a 4-point lead, and BYU just turned it over for the 11th time, second time in the half. Connolly at quarter court. They'll change the pace. They don't want to get in a running game with BYU. Lynham to Kanaski, back to Lynham. Over in the right corner. Inside to Brooks. Brooks' shot drops. It'll count, and he was fouled. The foul is on Alan Taylor, and the field goal counts.
That hurts BYU because that gives them a 6-point lead with Brooks coming to the line. That gives LaSalle a 6-point lead. You see the foul on Taylor. Taylor working hard to keep that ball away from Brooks, and it's just a fight in there. Brooks trying to get free to get the pass, and Taylor trying to keep that from happening.
Trumbo comes into the game. Roberts out. Steve Craig in, and Scott Runya out. And here's Brooks shooting. He's got 26 points right now and makes the free throw. 27 for Brooks. And LaSalle has connected 7 straight from outside, from the field. 7 consecutive field goals. So BYU was ahead by 3. Now they're down by 7. Ainge with the ball to Durant. Down low to Trumbo. Trumbo muscles one up and missed the shot. Shot it too hard. So LaSalle with the ball, a 7-point lead, and they will be tough to catch. Line them over the midcourt line, especially as hot as they are. 7 in a row from outside. Connolly with the ball into Brooks, fumbles it away. Ainge gets it. Ainge into forecourt. Ainge free throw line, short jump shot, bounces out. Trumbo puts it back up and in. Steve Trumbo, second field goal. So it's 62-57, BYU pressing. Lynham, double team, fires way down court to Connolly, and he shoots it. He misses it. Trumbo rebounds it. Over to Craig. Now the momentum goes the other way as BYU changes things their way a bit. There's Durant hitting from the free throw line. Durant with 10 points, and it's 62-59. The BYU press helped. Into forecourt, Kanaski. Kanaski right down the middle, feeds off to Brooks, who stuffs it.
Here you see it again. Brooks trying to pull a Darryl Dawkins there. He better be careful. He came down pretty hard on that hoop.
I have him with 29 points right now. BYU trailing by 5. Steve Craig. Craig to Durant. Durant is fouled. 11:45 to play in this game. The foul is on Mark Spain. First foul of the game on Mark. Only the 3rd team foul. The body contact made right at that point. 3rd team foul on LaSalle. Trumbo with the ball out of bounds. Trumbo fires the midcourt to Craig, who had to go very high to save it. Durant free throw line. Durant to Trumbo. Fall away jumper. Bounces out. No good. Taylor put it up once. No good. And now it's tipped out to midcourt, and Craig gets it. Craig to the foul circle. Over to Ainge. Ainge from 8 feet. Makes it. Danny Ainge with 13. And it's 64-61. There's an interception by BYU. Ainge comes back down court. Ainge to the free throw line. Over to Craig. Craig's pass to Durant. Deflected. Comes down in the hands of LaSalle. 3-on-1 break going. Out in front they go for the layup, and it was blocked by Steve Craig. Blocked by Craig, and what is the call?
I believe it's a foul on Steve Craig. Let's see, maybe it is on Ainge. Yes, it is.
BYU had a chance there to come to within a point again. Craig blocked the ball, and it's Ainge going over the top on the rebound. Great block by Steve Craig.
That's 4 fouls on Danny Ainge, and that hurts BYU.
4th team foul on BYU. 5th team foul on BYU in the second half. Runya comes in, and Ainge goes out. The Cougars down by 3. And LaSalle will have the ball out of bounds. Michael Brooks, who has 29 points, has not committed a foul in this ball game. Spain with the ball to Lynham. And they'll try to lower the tempo of the ball game again.
Cougars need the ball right here badly.
Connolly has it. Over the left side. Back outside. Lynham. Lynham to the foul circle. Over to Spain. His team ahead by 3. In the right corner. That's Brooks. Brooks has another one. Brooks scores again. 31 points for him. 66-61. Craig to Durant. Now to Runya. Steve Craig, a left quarter court. Out in front to Runya. There's a shot from the corner by Durant that is good. Devin Durant hits. 12 for Devin. 66-63 LaSalle. 60% for LaSalle from the field in this game. The Explorers with the ball. Kanaski to Lyman. Lyman from the top of the foul circle. No good. Loose ball rebound. Brooks puts it back up, no good. Tipped up, he gets it again. Puts it up again, no good. And now Trumbull gets it for BYU to Steve Craig. Craig runs into a man, the ball goes free. And a traveling called on LaSalle at midcourt. So BYU will get it.
And that's the hard way to commit a traveling call.
Well, the Cougars get the ball at midcourt. Boy, quite a series of what might have beens there.
You've really got a feel for Connolly here. Watch number 20, Connolly. He gets the ball, he falls on it, and then rolls and slides across the floor, and that's traveling.
So BYU with the ball down by 3 points. The Cougars were down by 14 in the first half. Came back and led by 3 here early in the second half, only to fall behind by 7 again. And now they're down by 3. Runya with the ball. Runya to Craig. LaSalle in a zone defense. Runya to Craig, left quarter court, inside to Taylor, and he's fouled from behind on Brooks. And that is the first foul of the ball game on All-American Michael Brooks. BYU's ball out of bounds. Into Craig. Craig pumps one from outside, high off the rim, no good, and Brooks the rebounder. So BYU does not get the basket that time. Into forecourt. Kanaski fakes, shoots, shot it too hard. Trumbull rebounds. Trumbull to Runya. Out in front to Steve Craig, who gets away from his man, goes in, banks it. No good. Alan Taylor tried to stuff it and shot it too hard, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be in for LaSalle. Well, BYU a couple of tough breaks as Craig almost made one. Alan Taylor almost stuffed one. Instead, LaSalle gets the ball. 22,791 the attendance tonight. Big crowd. LaSalle content to change the tempo again. Slow it down. Ahead by 3 points with 8:50 to play. Well, Lynham shoots from outside. He missed it. And there's a rebounding foul called on Brooks. On Michael Brooks, his second foul. The 5th team foul on LaSalle in the second half. Brigham Young comes down court. Steve Craig, free throw line. Runya in the corner. 3-second turnover on BYU, and that one hurts. Out of the game goes Lynham. In for LaSalle, number 11, Greg Webster. Danny Ainge on the bench right now has 4 fouls on him. Webster over the 10-second line for the Explorers of LaSalle. And BYU will have to go out and get him. Connolly on the sidelines to the right side. Now to Webster. 8:14 to play. A 3-point edge for LaSalle. To Connolly. Connolly into Brooks. Brooks penetrates and scores, and he has 33 points. 68-63, a 5-point game now. Runya into forecourt at quarter court. To Steve Craig, back to Runya. Lob inside to Trumbull, to Durant. Durant from the corner. It's good by Devin Durant. Devin with 14 points, 10 of them in the second half. Back to a 3-point edge for the LaSalle Explorers in Philadelphia. They have possession. Spain along a baseline. He'll take the jump shot. Missed everything. Alan Taylor clears it out quickly to Durant. 2-on-1 to Trumbull. Back to Durant for the layup, and he scores. Good passing by Durant and Trumbull. So it's 68-67 now. LaSalle by a point and with the ball. Webster over the line. Webster to Brooks. Brooks back to Spain. Out to Webster. Runya on him. That's Brooks on the sidelines. The ball high above his head. Back to Webster. Under 7 minutes to go now. Just under 7. Webster out in front. The Cougars down by a point, trying to get that ball. In the corner goes to Connolly. Brooks will shoot from outside. He missed. Devin Durant, the rebounder for BYU. Durant to Steve Craig. Craig to Taylor for a slam dunk.
That gives BYU a 1-point lead.
The Cougars with the lead, and watch it on replay as Allen slams it home. 6.5 to go in the game. Timeout is called by LaSalle.
BYU right now has moved ahead in shooting percentages in this basketball game. The Cougars are 54% from the field, LaSalle 53%. It's not very often you have a game when both teams are shooting that well.
All right, play back in. LaSalle with the ball, BYU with the 1-point lead, 69-68.
I'm sure LaSalle's coach told him to work it into Brooks.
And they do, and he shoots and he misses. It's tipped up, he gets it and puts it back in.
LaSalle's got to be patient if they expect to win this game. They've got to work the ball around, not take those outside shots they were taking. They've got to wait until they've got an opening to Brooks.
BYU's ball. Danny Ainge is back in the game. Into Roberts. Roberts a short jump shot. Over the top and in. Fred Roberts puts BYU back out in front. 71-70. 5:40 left to play in the game. The Cougars could get the lead. Would see what BYU might do. Four corners, do something different.
It's getting to that point in the game where Coach Arnold might go to his four corners offense.
Steve Craig has just stolen the ball. Bats it free. Taylor gets it, gives it to Danny Ainge. So Brigham Young has possession, and Coach Arnold says 4. Go into the four corners offense.
And Coach Irwin wanted a traveling call because Taylor fell down with the ball and slid along the floor, and Irwin might have a point there.
Danny Ainge on the dribble. Danny to the free throw line, takes it back out to Steve Craig. Craig over to Durant. They have Durant, Ainge, and Craig in the game as far as the dribblers are concerned. Taylor and Roberts down in the corners. Durant dribbling to the foul circle, out in front to Steve Craig. Steve to the free throw line, over to Roberts. Back out in front to Ainge as they run some time off. Danny penetrates, goes down the middle, laid it up and missed it. Alan Taylor gets it, puts it up, no good, he was fouled. Foul call on number 30, Stan Williams, and that's the 5th foul on Williams.
Of course, at this point in the game, they're going to want Williams in there, and it's too bad he had to foul out for LaSalle because there you see Williams' arm did go over Alan Taylor's shoulder, and that's where the foul was called. A good call by the official. But LaSalle